It's 4:30 in the morning. We've been up for about a half an hour. A little breakfast of cookies and tea, and we're about to go climb Masada here in the Bedouin tents. It's 5:30 in the morning, and we're beginning our hike up Masada. There's our group. We're going up the back side of Masada. You can see the sun just starting to rise. There's a security fence, and you can see the Dead Sea in the back. This is the ancient Roman ramp that the Romans used to finally besiege and take Masada. The last few steps to get to Masada, and here's where we came from. And there's the entranceway from the old Roman arch, from the old Roman ramp. As the sun is coming up, wasn't a long hike. You can see the Dead Sea.
What's your eyes?
I'm so sick of what to do.
The sky.
Torch, how long are our dresses tonight? Because I have different.
What color is what's your brush at right now?
Let me take pictures.
Mine's white and like there.
You're gonna look beauty.
Showers.
Oh, I want to get moved to the left a little so I can just stand back. No, this.
There are the remains of one of the Roman camps. We'll go up the mountain.
It was super zoomed. I forgot.
And there's another. And there you can see the channel in the mountains where the water flash floods came down, where Herod built giant channels to funnel that water that came down after maybe 4 or 5 storms per year that provided the water for all of Masada. They had giant cisterns inside Masada, and they say that the entire structure was overflowing with gardens. Now, of course, it's all arid. You can see the surrounding Judean mountains that are a desert.
Okay, guys, we cannot scream in here. There's a lot of people. Just look ahead. You see all those square houses? Just in front of you, there's like square, square, square. All of that is the store area. You will need to believe me because you have no other chance, or you can Google it, that there was tons of food in here. Also, when we came here in 73 and we dig this area, before actually, we find leftovers of food and wines and stuff because it's a dry weather. Now I want to show you something cool. This is why I put you here. You can see one store area that is being rebuilt. I can see a perfect square and I can go inside of the room. But then I can see one store that nobody rebuilt it. So all the stones are in the floor and it's not a perfect square. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Just ahead of you. Now look how cool it is. all of them used to look like this. And we dig it out of the ground, but after you dig it out of the ground, you need to rebuild it. Now imagine you going there, taking all those stones, put them aside, take all the sand, find out what you got there. Maybe you got gold, maybe you got coins, maybe you got food, I don't know what you got there. And then you need to put the stones where?
How they were.
Wherever they were, or we think they were. And
You can see the model of Masada and the
you
canals.
see the mountain and then you
There's
see the
the
valley.
palace of Masada.
How much time it took them to build it?
You can see the canals that caught the water that then forced it into holes cut into the walls of the mountain that stored the water, and the donkeys would come down this path and bring the water up to the top.
There's another small one, and there's also the wall that surrounds.
So we hiked up the snake path. Yeah, we did. We stayed at a hotel.
It was so funny. I was like,
We started, and then we were just too slow. So we sat.
And now we're taking the snake path down, down, down. I'll follow it. You can see the group down. And you can see where the rest of it goes. All the way to the bottom. About halfway down our climb down the snake path. There's the top of the cable car. And we made it down. 1,000 feet up. It took about 40 minutes to hike down the snake path.